StuttPark hier von und wir haben ein Monster-Match! Ihr wisst es alle! Wir haben einen coolen Host, der es hier auf Englisch präsentieren wird! Macht Lärm für Davy Jones!
Yo, what's up, man? What's up? How you doing? How you doing, my good friend? Yeah! Alright, man. Man, I'm looking forward to this battle, man. Really fucking nice. Are you ready for the co-main event of the evening? Make some noise! And now! We all know, remember this time we were battling in front of 50 people. Almost for no money. 6 years later, we're in the Festival Kreuzberg and it's fucking sold out! Thanks to this man, the hard work and dedication for 6 years. He's the boss of this league. Make some fucking noise for JollyJay! And now, you all know who this is. One of the greatest battle rap individuals. This battle rapper has the most viewed battles all life. This guy is absolutely crazy. Make some fucking noise. All the way from Los Angeles, California!
Crack City, left side connection, death certificate. That's all, bitch.
Okay, it's on James to set it on. Let's get it.
Yo, Diz, you've had 100 battles. Every intro's the same. If you was talking over it, they might have missed it today. I'm worried. Everyone here might still think you're in LA. I'm in Berlin! I was beginning to think that's how you live for your day. Overexcited when he's in a new place, like, I'm in the supermarket! A little bit strange. I'm in the dentist waiting room! Everyone who can hear you's like, bro, we're here too. Isn't that great? You're not invisible, mate. But yo, about 2 years ago, he cancelled our event. Viewed this as inferior or minor. Guess our league was just a little bit too low tier for the Messiah. But over years, we built a whole imperium of rhymers. So now you're here, and you ain't nearly a headliner. Half the people here would have cleared you from the lineup, smeared you from the flyer. Sick of hearing you get hyped up just to fly here and clearly never try. But this time, you're delirious if you don't take me seriously either. I'm like Johnny Storm, ability showman, my material's on fire, and I can turn anything to gold. Like Trump's interior designer, it's Jolly. I don't care about your YouTube hits. This is only for a hobby. Like smoking CBD. These hits won't be going to my head. This is only for the body. So welcome to our world. German battle rap. Where my clique controls the scene. Like Bandersnatch. And this time, he contacted me to have a match. Saying he wants his first breakthrough battle in Germany, right? Well, this is your third try. Kind of funny how the best in the world couldn't break through the first time. Absurd, like, you flying all this way just to battle Jay. You must think that's a shame. I mean, this could have been your highly anticipated rematch versus Cassius Clay. I think they've seen that. Bad mistake. Bro, see, that battle wasn't no average show. International festival. Dizaster gave you a chance to let your fan base grow. At least represent what you stand for, bro. At least act a pro. But you made some random blog beatbox. That's a joke. Then freestyle 2 whole rounds. That was low. Lyrical, miracle, break it down cause I'm spiritual. That's an actual quote, bro. And that wasn't even the weirdest bit. Half the crowd left. You cleared that shit. The beatboxer nowhere near in sync. And when you were finally done, you turned to the camera like, by the way, that was all improv. Oh, really, Diz? Worst battle ever. Could hardly believe it. Like leaving Neverland. Don't feel the same way about a legend after we've seen it. I mean, the best part was the beat, Diz. I thought that was actually quite smooth. Your man had some tight grooves. A nice move if it had been the right mood. Well, guess what? I know guys who like grabbing the mic too. Give him a beat, Brian. Oh, fuck off! You really think I'd ruin a battle here like you, motherfucker? Come on. So disappointing. After talking so much about what you did for the scene, you fly half the fucking globe just to spit them a free? Huh? Lyrically? Miraculously? Spiritually? victory speech, because if you deliver as weak as you did overseas, like the cynic, then please, that's a win on my sheets. But if you win, then it means they saw the real Diz, and that's a win for my league. So today, which Diz will we see? The usual Diz, who's living the dream? Or the delusional Diz, who lives in a dream? Which Diz will it be? The professional Diz, or the Diz who needs professional help? The Diz who disrespects his opponent, or the Diz who disrespects everyone else? The amazing rare Diz, or the thought of lines on the plane mid-air Diz? Google translates something bait and careless like, Ich fick dich, Alda, so we think, he really came prepared Diz. Let it be, please. It's getting cheesy. Khonik khalak means something like fuck off in Lebanese. See, it's very easy. I don't understand it. You used to come to other lands with lots of practice, then dropped your standards. So these days it feels like we're only seeing half of you. Drop dynamic. The day said your battle versus Danny Myers was a classic. And I do admit your bars versus Parallel Universe was smart. But acting like this universal star puts you closer to his universe than ours. So stop lying to yourself, like your US government, hiding who you truly are. Probably happy that your country locked up Julian Assange, because it's the only time we'll ever see the truth within your bars. So stay true to who you are. Trust me, we all love you as a legend in the game. But kings on chessboards can't be kings of the world. Learn to settle in your lane. And please, just put some effort in, okay? Or it's 2 more rounds and a few more hours. And then, when we're ending off the day, if they all pay very close attention, then they may hear a silent, I'm in a body bag, echo from backstage.
Keep it moving.
All right. Yo. I don't know if it was me or him, or it was something I said. Or I must have been somewhat misled. I guess the dude that I was battling with backed out and decided to send his 12-year-old son here instead. Got a little man with a retarded bobblehead, a leprechaun with a small body and a pair of toddler legs, driving around Berlin all day in his tiny electric car that's shaped like an ostrich egg. I'm sick as hell right now and I'm on some meds, which doesn't mean I can't be sick as hell when I'm off the head. You look like a cross between Mark Wahlberg and Ted. Look at this soft-ass nerd. The last book he probably read was Charlotte's Web. You softer than waffle bread. I guarantee you if the cops were ever looking for a Josh or Jeff, you would be the composite step. Yo, hell yeah, I came down to Berlin so I could make paper. But the way you talk makes me want to hit you in the face with a haymaker. I just know if I did, as soon as I get back home, they'd call me a coward for swinging on an 8th grader. Yo, rest assured, if you cross the line with me today, you gonna get your skinny little ass kicked. I should beat your ass for that hijab shit. Oh yeah, you let that pills bitch disrespect the hijab. Those are the type of white trash chicks you interact with. Just for that, you should both get blasted. What, you gonna say I put on a Hitler stash? I did it as a funny gimmick, that's it. I would never disrespect a Jewish religious cap and use it for a little tactic. But you allowed that shit. Your league uploaded it when you could have deleted that clip. Make me want to hit you in your chin so fast you're gonna do some quick gymnastics. JollyJay will go from standing still to Olympic status. I'll make him do a spinning backflip. He'll look like he jumped in the air to do a scissor kick and then just got stuck there and did it backwards. I'll beat this fucking midget's ass. And he too small to even get a casket. I'll gift wrap your shit in plastic and stuff your little ass in a kitchen cabinet. I'll bury your little bitch ass in a picnic basket. Yeah! Who's seen my battle with Danny Myers? Yeah! Instant classic. Figured for y'all, unlike what he said, I'll bring it back and give y'all some history classes. We was on the same card in 2010. Don't flop black in the water, you know. And I didn't even know who you are to even notice. I came there on 3 days' notice to steal the show. But the point is, let's analyze where we both been since they seen us both. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull out a real history lesson. Receipts and all. You ready? Here we go. Since then, you've had 11 battles. 11 battles. I've had 13 alone in different countries, year after year in a row, equaling to 105 battles seen by 100 million people. I pretty much ethered the globe. Meanwhile, they were barely ringing his phone. Got depressed, didn't even leave from his home. Became like that bitch Gina Davis and created a league of his own. And that's the difference between us both. When you look at his career, it's a decreasing slope. And need for hope. Being broke. Building your own league to cope with the fact your corny ass can't get booked back home because in the UK scene they think you're a joke. Period. Period. You don't want to see no smoke like cancer patients that just survived a recent stroke. Oh. You should be ashamed, Jolly, because you're a vet. Been battling for a decade, and it doesn't even show. You started off battling 10 years ago, and nobody even knows. Because you got 12 battles. Oh, my bad, you're on your 13th one, though. Yeah? You make fun of Yunnan for having 50? You don't get what's happening here? Is he too slow? What does he have for his career that he can show for besides these gray hairs that are so white now they appear to glow? Oh, look at me, I'm a ghost. Your fucking career is equal to your own metric centimeter growth. Shit. At this point, you got me. It'll take you another 50 years to grow. And by the time you're 60, you'll still look like you're 16 years old. You're an insect to me in real life, bro. Your legacy's nothing. End of the discussion. This little fucking bitch boy ain't telling me nothing. I'm about to start pressing all his Benjamin buttons. Look, this battle blatantly ain't fair. This is the first time I ever see a baby with gray hair. This guy literally looks like he started lifting weights when he was 8, and he stayed there. This is the buffest little guy in his daycare. You know what rhymes with JollyJay? An Oompa Loompa body in a Willy Wonka face. Stop it, mate. I didn't cancel the event. When you first hit me up to set up this event, you was just definite I would say yes to it. But, just like a normal person, I took your dream to battle with this and I put an end to this shit. Well, it was because of you, not the league. You just didn't have the prerequisites. Plus, you reminded me of Brexit, so I had to exit this shit. Yeah! Oh, word around town, you became stressed out and depressed from this shit. Right? You became stressed out and depressed from this shit because you a spoiled brat. You feel like if a guy like me come to Germany, you deserve the best they could get. But you also a short man. And you know what they say about short men. They always get the short end of the stick. Are you fucking kidding me? This battle is a step down for me, literally. You MCs be too little. Are you fucking kidding me? This battle is a step down for me, literally. These MCs be too little to belittle me. How the fuck does this guy look like somebody's uncle and somebody's mini-me? This is literally the smallest battle I've ever taken in my life. It's like a vacation in Little Italy, except it's in This is literally the smallest battle I've ever taken in my life. It's like a vacation in Little Italy, except it's in Berlin versus this little wiggly millipede who has 1,000,000 legs to stand on, but in a standoff he would get stepped on instantly. I'm really still trying to come to grips with this. You're literally paying me to humiliate you. You're a fucking idiot. And on top of that, he's a fucking lying ass hypocrite. You told unanimous he was doing ecstasy, then later on admitted in an interview that you were the one that did this shit. Ha 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 ha. Looks like if karma's a bitch, isn't it? Fucking lame. Go ahead, pussy. You
know what's kind of ridiculous? He said he wanted maximum 4-minute rounds. So the last 3 days I was shortening it. Bro, it was stressing me out. Now you come in here and spit in a fucking 10-minute round?
I'm super sane.
Yeah, and then you're saying, oh, yeah, we know each other for 10 years. You asked me what I did? I didn't battle, but bro, I did this. Yeah. want to do your own league when you had beef with KOVTD? Huh? That worked out well, didn't it? All right, listen. About a year ago, he sent me the weirdest message on Instagram, bro. This is what you messaged me. Jay, my little homie. I don't remember conversations, but people's auras. I store them in my memory, and you left a lasting impression on me with your aura and your energy. I was like, okay. I like you too, bro. Literally, it was buzzing. I mean, we can kick it when you get into the country, but my aura left a lasting bro, are you trying to hit on me or something? I just never seen you try and be so poetic, so sweet, so progressive. Next round, try not to seem so aggressive. Be more authentic and tell them about my energy and aura, just like you wrote me in that message. Don't get it. I was like, fuck sexting with Diz. Shit, let's get into business. Keep it professional. But he's like a predator, innit? Type to ease into your inbox. Give you respect for your lyrics. And then, next thing you know, he's fucking sent you his dick pics. What is this? We're preparing for this shit. I was going crazy in my mind. Different situations started playing with my mind. It's like, even my phone, it started hating you. No lie. Because every time I tried typing Diz, the autocorrect kept changing it to die. And I thought, meine Technik geht ihm ja quasi von alleine. Maybe it's a sign. Sorry, that bit was the wrong language. He didn't quite understand it. In fact, that's all right. Now you know what they feel like while we're rapping, innit? Because you're thick. I mean thick like your accent. Thick like a brick, in thousands of ways. If they say you're sick, it's probably because say cannot pronounce their TH. And you said you wouldn't diss Jews. Bro, remember those Holocaust jokes against Solomon? Bro, look through the room. Now, I wouldn't assume you'd say the same shit with these faces looking at you. Disgusting jokes about gas chambers being good for the Jews. And you want more exposure in Germany with that shit? Good. Just wait till Bezahl-Methode writes a book about you. Got that one?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, well, that anti-Semitic shit you better fear, Jolly. Or it's the German shining. That means an axe for your door, like, here's your knee.
Keep it moving.
Someone died.
Keep it moving.
Yo, fuck.
Keep it moving.
Make a freestyle.
Okay, well, you know what?
Damn,
It's not even time.
Got hurt.
Someone's getting up. Yo, someone's dropping down while I'm dropping the rhymes. Should we put a little pause? Should we do a little pause or should I carry on going?
No, keep going.
Yeah. Kill it like Optimus Prime.
Keep it moving.
Okay, seid wir jetzt alle ruhig? Hey! Remember those? Oh, I said that already. Yo, King of the Dot showed love to you, Diz. Alright, Diz. The whole fucking company did. Organic treated you like a proud father of a troublesome kid. But I watched a bunch of your vids where you tried to fuck up his biz, saying everybody at King of the Dot is a bitch, and all of a sudden, the whole topic would switch to you preaching about healthy eating. I thought that's deceiving. I stopped believing in your standards. Like, how can he be vegan when we've just seen him bite the hand that feeds him? Hey, at least it was organic. So which is it? Food or linguistics? Music or business? Computers or physics? Geez, kids in our schools have many future decisions. Kids in your school have one choice. Shooter or victim? But I interviewed you in Berlin when you were a gun-hugging, Trump-loving Republican, innit?
Still a gun hugger.
Yeah? You were fond of the Donald, until Eminem dissed him. Because for you it's just about image, it's not about morals, as long as we see that M close to your heart, like Ronald McDonald. Commercial clown. Posting pics of your collection of guns. This ain't America, bruv. Here people carry blades as a protection from cunts. So if you want stress, it's like a scene on your movie set. Because it starts with action, but it ends with a cut. Yeah, you like knife bars, I know. I'm here to dethrone you. Cut a Dizaster into 5 parts for the show. Like the series Chernobyl. Stanley slicing both hands and knees. The blood stains massive. Ali G. So you can stay equipped with an arm over the chest for cover, like naked women. You're due to leave this place in stitches. A sore loser like John Kramer's victims. Only major difference is I ain't playing with him. Ego like Kanye, but I ain't Taylor Swift. If you're on my stage, then I'll make you listen. You create this image in which your status isn't top tier, it's God tier. In that case, I'll turn everyone who paid a ticket towards atheism or Satanism. Bring a tailor-fitted body bag with your name stitched in it. Brain collision, fatal mission. Dangerous written flames will hit him with the same precision as laser vision when the range is distant. Shit. I'm just having fun, imitating him with his hasty lyrics. Always random rhymes and punchlines. He just get to the point. Well, sometimes it just takes a minute. Well, I lost patience with it. Slow down. You need a break. Always speed in your lines. That's cheap cocaine. And stop showing off your girl's ass on Instagram. Have you even seen her face? Bro, I hit it often. No debate. I fuck her like a no-deal Brexit. This British Johnson don't negotiate, yo. And if you kill me at the show today, bro, I'm not even sweating. I'll just get it popping in heaven. Not resurrecting till I turn your 72 virgins into my sloppy seconds. Because this is war right now. After all 3 rounds, you'd be falling down. Blood soaring, guts pouring. While I'm still walking proud through the slaughter ground where they chalk you out. Put one fucking foot on your corpse, like how? Do you like my energy and my aura now? Tell me.
Damn! When you said you stomped my corpse in the ground, I was like, damn, this guy is impressive. Brings a whole new meaning to the term microaggressive. Yo, brings a whole new term to the meaning microaggressive. Watch out though, he might turn us to atheists. He's a god, he might let the lights go. Crazy ass white folks. Strike shows. He strikes, this is his environment though, so he strikes blows with a higher precision. Watch out, he's the Lord here, he might throw a lightning bolt, bruv. Put on a fire show and then go pay for the pyrotechnics. Fucking lame. This guy's wimpy, frail, white, skinny. Type of dude that would lose an arm wrestling match versus my pinky. He's a mix of all types of European shit. I don't even know what type is he. But for the sake of the rest of this round, let's just say he's a white gypsy. You think I wouldn't predict you'd come with these lame-ass Arabic jokes to try diss me? If that's the case, you know if I don't survive, I'm taking this guy with me. Fuck you, your Benz, and your new 550. I got 11 words for you, bruv. Get off my dick and go bake me some Rice Krispies. God fucking damn. God damn. Fucking go bake me some Rice Krispies. God fucking damn. Damn, I'm trying to fucking remember this shit so I can get it across. I guess I'm like him right now because I'm suffering from short-term memory loss. Yo. No matter how many rebuttals you have for being short, your height in real life will always be your disadvantage. Even if I choked, in real life, your ego's still gonna suffer permanent damage. This guy right here naturally has perfect balance, and not because of his naturally occurring talents, but because he's fucking vertically challenged. Yo, goddamn, fuck it. Go ahead, you can go.
Okay, last round is on JollyJay, man.
Yeah.
The best in the world. Full fucking time. Yeah. You know, he's the best when he flows with his pen. But this is like fucking the cannabis battle all over again. He's got 50 pages of rhymes in that motherfucker. Listen. In numerous interviews, Diz claims he could have been a professional football player. Not American football, our football. Now, some people question that. So the dude's response was filming a stupid vlog of himself doing kick-ups to prove them wrong. Yeah, a little around the world 2-man props. You could have definitely gone professional. If you can do 30 kick-ups, big ups. I could have been a heavyweight boxer. I'll show you 30 sit-ups. No, but for real, dude, for real. For real, dude, I feel you. So I used to play a bit of basketball, 2nd grade. Age 7, slam dunks, every day. In actual fact, it's only because of battle rap that I never made the NBA. See, all of that shit doesn't work, does it? Slapstick, whack shit. I should have scratched it. Too stupid to write, but I kept it. Because fact is, that's like you in real life. You said you could have been a Bundesliga star, but it was your choice to write rhymes. Who do you think you are? Marco Reus? The 5'9"? Klar, Mann. P. Diddy Hamann, Alter. But he actually says he inspired Royce the 5'9". Check his bio online. Says he inspired Royce, Red MF, Eminem, Drake. Basically, you think you inspired every head in the game just because they mentioned your name. Bro, they made some irrelevant statements. Don't brag. To them, you're an old fan. If you ever inspired M, it's when he wrote Stan. I mean, look, I can go back. About 10 years ago, you mentioned it. We battled at the same event. You were there live in the room. You did give me props. You said you like what I do. Do you remember that? No. No? Well, that's the point. Should I write that I inspired you in my bio now too? Fucking. You think you're a legend at everything you try to pursue, from acting to fighting, from music to footy. There's no translation for the word Selbstüberschätzung, but you're living proof that there should be. When you said you could have played in professional teams, that's in your head. What it means is you could have maybe warmed the bench for a Lebanese team. So don't get ahead of yourself, Diz. That's the best you'd achieve. The team, ahead, you get that, right? A professional team, that's the best you'd achieve. Just like when you said you inspire legends because they mention you, please. Just like when you said you could sing. Just like when you said Bodied would be bigger than 8 Mile when it's released. Just like you said it would win festivals, set records on screens, cinema, TV, shit, Netflix at least. But instead, it went straight to YouTube Red. We had to blag it off a stream. Once again, we saw reality shatter all your dreams because you don't practice what you preach. I felt bad. I nearly ripped it and uploaded it to this channel here for free, just so you could finally brag about Bodied having an international release. Face reality now, please. One B-movie role and you've rarely been the same. You let fame get to your head, that should barely reach your waist. Clearly got to your head, by the way. What the fuck is that? Changed your whole style again. Hair done like Iverson. Thought you'd be in and out movies. More like in and out sushi. That roll had you filling outside your skin. No longer content with your content. Too depressive. Less authentic when you do you than when you do impressions. So every weekend it's a new direction, new intentions, new hairdos, new extensions. Characters changing every season. Like true detectives. But you don't get it. See, you ain't no actor just because you act a fool. Stick to rapping. Biggest talent with the wrong attitude, like Neymar getting fouled. Your role in Body didn't seem natural. Because you had the meanest role embodied, didn't fit the role right. Then again, they needed someone to act like a gangster and, well, he's been doing that his whole life. Don't lie. Don't lie. I remember. We've been Facebook friends for 10 years, bro. I've seen some shit that you won't like. Yeah, but you were back then when you had pictures up, wearing tight t-shirts in the richest clubs, hair gelled back looking slick as fuck, pics you deleted since to keep this image up of swinging punches and living rough so people think you're tough, but you didn't grow up between pimps and thugs, the clips and guns, the crips and bloods, more like shins and studs, kick and rush, dinner 6 o'clock from the sheer soccer mom to pick you up. So get it up, because in the end, trust me, no one gives a fuck about your Twitter trends, how much you lift or press, or your Insta members. Diz, go back to being an influence, not an influencer. And remember your younger days, that humble state, that hungry phase, before what remains is a forgotten name of just another lost soul in this hunt for fame. It's such a shame. Time.
Well, I'll admit, I fucked up today. And pulling out my phone to see my lyrics is a lame thing. But guess what? Writing your lyrics on your hand is the same thing. What? If I'm not the best now, he's a dead clown. For this next round, I'm gonna keep my head down. Because of his height, when I talk to him, I literally got to keep my head down. You needed a ladder just to get to me. All I had to do was stand here to take a step down. Let's play a game of swear to God. Let's guess now, or in your case, swear on the Big Bang. Swear on the Big Bang you didn't request this to be 30 centimeters so you could be seen by everybody else around. Yeah, and you have the nerve to call yourself a god. I don't know if anyone told you this, but God could see everything. If we took this little... I don't know if anybody told you this, but God could see everything. If we took this little ass stage away from you, you won't be able to see anything. See, the truth is, you're the furthest thing from a God that a guy can be. You just small and feel so tiny he has to make up for it with this irony. Yeah. He's not only not a god, but he's a peasant that can't live his life righteously, a life of spite and greed. Every sentence from him starts with I'm and me. You've never been humble. But hey, it's your God-given right to be. I ain't trying to, like you, analyze your beliefs. I just think we don't think like-minded, so please enlighten me. You came to see me because there's a certain light that you seek. When I seen you, I was like, that's a sigh of relief. A sign of a weak mind that's beneath me in IQ, because his is a 45 and mine is 85 at the least. If you add 15 and then times 2, you get Leonardo da Vinci's Fibonacci sequence every time that I speak. On the battle scene's mountaintop, the highest peak, a Nephilim giant. I am what defines the elite, you the underworld scum that lies underneath the gum stuck to the bottom of my shoe, that skid marks on the side of my sneaks. I've already been at the heights you've been trying to reach, and that's just a figure of speech. I'm not even criticizing the size of your tiny physique, but damn, look at the size of your little tiny physique. Bruh, you drive a micro machine. Bruh, you probably drive the same ride as Mr. Bean. And it's not just your size. Look at your content. You're corny, bro. It's the fucking vibe you keep. You snitch on battlers and leak private things. You talk about their DMs and describe their speech. You unprofessional with your clients. You lie and cheat, all under the guise of, hey guys, it's just fair competition. We're trying to compete. Because you're a fucking journalist disguised as an MC. Or an MC disguised as a journalist. I don't know, bro. Which one are you trying to be? Yeah, because if you lived in Cali, all that body shit, I'm certain that he would have showed up uninvited to the body premiere and stood outside in the street on the side of the AMC theater, trying to hide on the street, then hopped out of the bushes like, yo, we got Dizaster live on the feed. You're a fucking grown man that gets paid to play professional hide and go seek. Fuck the soccer shit. Play hide and go seek. Well, there he goes, hiding behind a tree. Like I can't see his giant little beak every time he tries to go speak. Please, 5 minutes of your time and I leave. Fucking baby pelican. See, that's why that shit ain't flying with me. He can talk about vegan shit all he wants. This little fucking coward begged for us to finally meet. And when we did, I charged him a finder's fee on this German/British/Irish league or whatever he wants it tonight to be. He took a giant leap for mankind, but it's all an act. This man's kind. He just turns into mankind when he's inside the ring. I'll really sock your ass. I'll hit you with a bunch of I'm on some violent things. I'll hit you with all kinds of things. Shove a Q-tip down your ear hole and move around your brain. It's a vibrant thing. You talking about fucking private info because you've been on my dick every time I seen you. Like, go talk to some other people. Fucking, he's a headache to speak to. Fucking trying to do anything at this point, I figure I need to. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Then all of a sudden he was like, me too. Fucking stalker. Yo, fucking stalker, small and insignificant. Must fucking suck to be you. Fucking low to the ground. Life could never be peaceful. Living in an apartment, you always hear the people speaking beneath you. Because when you're this low to the floor, you gotta learn to hear with your feet too. What are you, like 1.22 meters? How do they even make people your size? What do they feed you, a teaspoon? It looks like everybody in your gene pool started having kids when they were in preschool. I know you think I got too many short jokes and I choke to be able to beat you. But even with the choke and all these short jokes, it doesn't amount to how small I still see you. You know what rhymes with JollyJay? If he makes me any more pissed off, I'm gonna stomp his face like Dr. Dave. Wait, is that him right there, son? Oh. Stomp his face like Dr. Dave! Fucking hell yeah, they stomped his face. Didn't let him get on the stage. Now he's gone away. Can't come to his own city and cannot get paid. Oh, because JollyJay wants to play. Well, you want to play? Let's play then, innit? I bet I can spit better than you if I did this in British. You ready, bro? Yo, who's that? You better move back! He didn't want to... Who's that? You better move back! He didn't move! I told him, don't do that! Yo, listen! Don't do that! It's London's own Heisenberg! I got that blue crack! Listen! Who's that? It's John Cusack. I'm the dude, this is him, I'm the dude that gave the formula to the dude that gave Stella her groove back. And I only listen to old school. That's boom bap. Listen. When the twos clap, I move cats. I'm two-pack, and you got nothing to pack. When I raise these two cans, I'll put the long nose to your long nose like two cans. Watch me raise the two blum, and you get your crew jammed. So if you mans think you're gonna do to me what you did to you, Nan, then you can lay in a box next to John Goodman. Are you good, fam? Now that I'm done with the British shit, let me get right back into it. Yes, I'm insinuating this round is already insulated like an Arctic Inuit. Dog, you look like you want to give me a parking ticket or argue with me about Islamic immigrants and how they demolished your father's businesses. Yo, look at this guy. Fucking did a whole round to prove he's not on no Brexit shit. But one look in his fucking face, you can tell if he's not, his father definitely is. You know he got a problem with this shit. He said it himself. He wants the world lost and religionless. Yeah, you see, I like to explore thought because I believe options are limitless. But there's obvious differences between explorers, those different options, and suffering from being lost within your own cognitive dissonance. Look at this retarded little idiot. This guy looks older than me and he probably still gets carded for cigarettes. I'll pull you apart quick. Fuck a grave. I'll put this crossbred British bitch in a box with some fish and chips and leave a sign hanging on his door that says, "Gone on a fishing trip." Harmless skinny bitch. Wannabe lyricist, a diet that consists of bars and barbiturates. Yo, you know, barbiturates. Yo, hold on. Yo, the bitch he's with right now is the same one he was with when he went on a date. Yo, and I can't relate. She put his arm around him when they were at the dinner table and he started to shake. Got up and got all nervous and knocked down all of the plates. Called up his mom like, "Mom, I think I've gotten raped."
Last ball, bro. Last ball.
All right, fuck it, cut it off if you want to cut it. Go ahead.
All right, make some noise.
And you said you weren't cutting me
No,
off.
bro. I'm sorry, bro.
We decided we weren't cutting it off, you know what I'm saying?
I just short my rounds in 4 minutes. So.
Yeah, your rounds were like 7-8 minutes too, bro.
Hey,
Whatever, it's all good. I was coming back. That's why you were scared. It's all
I just
good.
wanted to use
Motherfuckers got scared I was coming back. It's all good.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it's cool, man. You good? Yeah. You said we weren't getting cut
I didn't
off.
cut you off. I didn't.
Nah, fuck that. We gotta keep continuing this shit. Fuck that. Nah, you gonna let me finish my bars. Yo, he called up his mom and he said, "I've gotten raped." Yo, you want to leak DMs? Well, you told me in a DM your girlfriend's been in Australia. Yeah? For 3 months with the Aussies, mate. Yeah? You want to know what your girl's been doing for the past 3 months? Yeah, mate, she's been getting greased by a 7-foot dog of a cunt. Yo, I'm still trying to figure out whether he's short or retarded. All I know is y'all mad because I'm coming back from a choke and I'm born to be a tall kid. My dick hangs lower than his confidence. I'll shove this little gnome in a lower drawer compartment. He's so overconscious about being short, if he owned an apartment, it would be inside a Napoleon complex. Yo, you damn right he's a slick, you damn right, you damn right he's a slick talker with the girls, because without that, you know you ain't got shit. He's so small, every pic you take, you gotta Photoshop it, then run it through Adobe and crop it to stop yourself from looking like a fucking 4-foot hobbit. Dog. If you, maybe you wouldn't have so many kidney problems if you slowed down on deep throat and all that Polish sausage. I probably should have stayed at home and just mailed you some explosive boxes, because I know you were gonna come here and make some Arab jokes regardless. But the joke's on you, bruv, because there's no more time limit anymore and I'm taking you as my hostage. Yo, check this out. Of course, when you first asked for this battle, I obviously passed. Because, there's a million other things I could be doing, walking with the dogs, jogging off some laps, going over to the neighbor's house and watering their plants. Yo.
Happened with both of us now.
Come on.
Finish off with a good
Yo, I guess I gotta finish off by rapping out. People were probably sick of me from lashing out that one of these faggots just fell over and started passing out. Yo, I still want to get my point across about watering these plants. I just got a question for you. I guess it was worth it for you spending all your stash, not knowing whether I'll take you serious or not. Not knowing. Y'all want me to end this shit or what? He's dead down there. He's dead. He's dead. He died, man. He's dead. The guy is fucking dead. I can't rap anymore. All right, man.
Hey, man, this battle was heat.
Fuck, my bad about the second round.
Was really nice battle, man.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry for cutting it off.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Don't let the label you. My name is Brian Damage. I'm sitting here next to the legend Dizaster and JollyJay, and they just had a battle. It was kind of intense in parts, and my first question goes to you.
I won the first and third round.
Is that so? Are you convinced?
I know I won the first round for sure. I don't know how the third round went. The third round was a little fucking long and drawn out. Obviously, I fucked the second round up.
I kind of had a feeling too that time was a big issue here, because JollyJay said you told this. You told JollyJay that he should shorten his rounds.
I don't know how it was with you, but see, like when the battle was booked, it was Hanno conversation with Diz. Like he organized everything, spoke to him. Apart from like the last week, we were in contact. But before then, I was just chatting to Hanno because it all went through Instagram, Dltlly Instagram. And so he was saying rounds. I think initially you wanted to keep it short and snappy, right? Initially you said like 2-minute rounds, and then I was like, fuck that. People don't want to see a 2-minute round here because it's different to America.
No, I mean initially I wanted to be unlimited, and then we decided we would do like 3 or 4 minute rounds or like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But then we decided that we wouldn't cut each other off. I think another reason why my third round went so long is because I shoved some of my second round in there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you notice in the battle, the reason why my third round was so strong is because the part that I fucking blanked out, and it was just a connector. I don't know if you get in my voice, but the part that I blanked out, which is just the connector, I remembered it once he was rapping. And I was so mad that, I actually read it off the phone, but.
Did you freestyle a lot? Because you threw in some
I freestyled a good amount, but that wasn't the reason. Like, I was comfortably freestyling. I just forgot one little fucking connector. That's all it was. It's because it's too fresh. I wrote it too fucking fresh. That connector was done literally like today.
What was that the reason that you were mad at that Davy Jones broke you off?
Huh?
He broke you.
You mean the host when he cut me off?
Yeah, he cut you off.
I was mad when he cut me off because I was almost done, but it was the closer for my third. So I shoved the second in the beginning of the third, and then I didn't even get to end the third when I was so close to it, and I had a big point. Like, my third had like a crazy point to it, and if I would have fucking said it, you know what I'm saying, it would have fucking been perfect. You know what I mean? Especially with the shit that he said about like building a league and all that.
Shit also was kind of crazy because like I noticed two people passed out during the battle.
Yeah, that fucked me up.
Yeah, which
annoying.
Also interrupted your
During
verse.
both rounds. It happened during my round, during his round, someone else beforehand, but it actually put me off a lot. Like, I skipped some bars because of that. I had to like find my way back.
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna blame a little bit on you guys, man, for the ventilation in there, because honestly, I couldn't fucking breathe in there. That happens. Like, the last time I choked like this was the locksmith battle, and it was the same fucking bullshit. Like, I couldn't breathe. There was too many people in a small room and not enough ventilation, and you just.
But the ventilation in here is so fucking loud. If you turn it on,
I won't be surprised.
You won't understand a thing. That's the kind of the problem.
Yeah,
and they turn it on during the breaks.
Yeah, no, I get that, bro. It's just, I don't know. I'm not gonna make too many excuses because I'm fresh off making this, and I already warned people too. It's not like, you know what I mean? I didn't think I would forget like that. Like, I felt like what was gonna happen was, I was gonna forget like 10% of my rounds, like just 10%. That's what I forgot. That's what I thought I would forget. I literally forgot 40% of a round, which is like insane because. If I would have just remembered that one connector where I'm like the vertically challenged shit, I would have fucking just spit the whole rest of the shit.
But overall, did you have the feeling that the crowd got your bars? They understood shit? Was it different than your other battles here you did in Germany?
Yeah, I felt like my bars were all hitting, but I feel like my bars this time were better than my other battles. I feel on the contrary, like to what he said in the battle where he was saying like, he was saying like the shit I did for Cynic was weak, which is kind of true because we were, you know, he was distorting the images a lot. You know, we were traveling also through Europe and it was hard to prepare for that battle. We were fucking performing. I had another battle. So the Cynic shit, like, again, that was like on the fly shit. So like I couldn't come up with crazy ass fucking content.
Yeah, in the second round you came with fire writtens. This whole scheme about Jolly being a journalist and shit, that was a fire scheme.
Yeah, and that should have all been in the second. You know,
okay.
that was in the third.
Was it in the third?
Yeah, the third. It should have been in the second, but you know, like it just happens. I mean, I'm glad I didn't have like a choke in the third, because then it would be ending it off really bad. I'm glad it looks like I fucked up in the middle and then I made a comeback in the third round. You know what I'm saying?
So, Jolly, what were your expectations when you, after all those years of you stopping to battle rap, and then you finally get like a guy like Dizaster into your league? What were your expectations in this battle? Are you satisfied with the outcome?
Look, there's one thing I didn't fucking come with a second round.
Nah, bro, I don't give a fuck.
Or you're probably happy.
The thing is, like, look, the thing is that actually one thing I want to clear up is that originally when we tried to book you, it wasn't against me. Like, people always say, oh, now you finally got your Dizaster match.
I barely remember this shit.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter anyway. Thing is, of course, we always wanted to have Dizaster. He's one of the biggest, well, maybe the biggest battle rapper in the world, and you know, like I said, my very first battle, he was live in the room. Like, so of course it would be good to have him here. And I never thought I was going to battle him, but it worked out, and it's cool. I'm happy.
Are you satisfied with your performance?
Not fully satisfied with the performance. Some shit went wrong. I dropped out some bars, but overall, I need to watch it back, and I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you did.
When the guy fell over, when the fucking
when the guy fell
in my
over,
round.
yeah, that should have throw you off real fast.
Well, and how was your?
Damn, I just want that second
You're
round
unsatisfied
back.
with your performance.
With my second round, I threw that whole fucking round away.
But
that whole, I mean, I'm glad it's not like a whole performance. Like, I feel like my first and third round are great rounds. Like, my first round is really fucking good. I really felt like my first round was fire. You know what I mean? He had some good concepts. I just felt like I just came with some original ass short jokes and tied it into his life.
Yeah, it kind of seemed like you were a lot more confident in the first round, performance-wise.
Everything was going according to plan because I was just like how I remembered it, you know what I mean? And then it's my fault for changing that part today. Like I literally yesterday I had that part in a different setup, and then I connected that part. It was the fucking the vertically challenged with that one part. Like I completely like I hate this shit. I wish I could go back and just
We saw some Instagram stories in which you mentioned that you
said I was
are
making
gonna come
excuses.
prepared and
you could see like I had the material.
I saw that, but there was still a lot of freestyle.
That's because I'm responding to the shit he's saying. I'm not freestyling because I don't have material. I'm freestyling because literally, like, I'm foreshadowing before the battle on things he's gonna say to me. So I already have connectors and ways how to fucking respond to him. So I know what he's gonna say, kind of. But then there's shit that he's catching me off guard with. Like, there's a lot of shit that I just knew he would mention.
You expect the football thing? Because no one ever mentioned that football shit.
I was about to ask that.
No, I definitely didn't expect you to mention that shit.
Because isn't it the first time that this got mentioned?
Like what he said, he added some sugar. No, he probably it was kind of true what he was saying. Like, it was all true. Like, I got this offer when I was like fucking 13 years old to come and play with Bayern Munich when I was a kid, and because I got scouted from like a team in Lebanon, and it was like a summer camp thing, you know, and I was supposed to go play with them and then fucking try out and do some shit, and then I wasn't allowed to go because obviously I was a kid.
Do you know the team Al-Akhed or something? The Premier League. They're meant to be the Premier League champions of Lebanon or some shit. No. Well, you know
Ansar, Nijmi, and Safa, which are the main three. And
who won the championship this year?
Maybe like some other different new team, I don't know, but those are the main three ones because, you know, we got a religiously segregated country, so like all the fucking main ones with militias behind them are the ones running, you know what I'm saying? Like they all got, like the soccer teams got militias behind them, and yeah, it's a pretty different soccer world over there. I've been in a real riot before where people died.
Because I wrote that Allah, what they call Al-Akhed. I put that in just for you, you know, and then you thought I was trying to say something about Allah. I was wrong. Like,
I think a lot of people thought that.
Yeah.
I think the stuff you said, like our football, not his football, like was really funny. And what did you say? What else did you say? Like
Marco Royce to 5'9".
But then you had like some weird points, like you're telling me I should like prepare for that fucking freestyle event in Switzerland. Like, bro, it's a freestyle. Of course I miracled them. Like,
yeah, but it still was written.
You fucking fucked them off.
Well, it was a written battle. Cassius Clay wrote.
It was nothing, bro. It wasn't in front of a real crowd. It wasn't in front of a battle crowd.
In front of a festival crowd.
Yeah, it wasn't in front of a battle crowd, so I already knew that I couldn't even come with battle bars. Like, I already knew any battle bars I use, people are gonna be like, ugh, and they were. Like, I had to literally use the most simple shit, and that was actually the point. Like, when he said the lyrical miracle shit, I literally was doing that as my point, that's the shit they would react to.
And did you have the feeling that people got your bars here?
Yeah, no, that's not the same as that fucking crowd. Like that crowd was like a whole like hippie fucking Swiss, Austrian, Polish, like all types of different people that don't listen to battle rap. Like they were just getting introduced to it on the stage, so that needed to be as simple as possible. So I was wondering why he expected me to do the same thing with him. It's just it played into what he was saying about me not preparing by choking. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you can't tell people like, oh, you had all these health issues or you're sick and you couldn't prepare or jet lagging and then you were in like a war situation. Like you can't really explain that to people because they'll be like, oh, man, you're just making excuses. But the reality is that, you know what I'm saying? Like these things factor into your shit and that showed. Like that's the first time that happens to me. And it's not from like not taking it serious. You know what I'm saying? It's from like literally your brain being somewhere else for so long and then trying to fucking get it all together at once, man. But, you know, I'm glad I got my first and third. That's all I got.
But I have to admit that although Diz's rounds were very long, your third round was about 7 minutes or so.
His rounds were long too. What do you mean?
Yeah.
My rounds at home.
Are a little longer doesn't mean shit.
My rounds were 4 minutes.
It's not like you were short and I was long. No. You were long and I was longer.
Well, based on your rounds, I was fucking short, that's for sure.
I mean, you probably went 7, I probably went 9.
Yeah. The thing is, the only thing that annoyed me is because I actually spent the last days like shortening my fucking shit, and that kind of put me off.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That is not even on some like strategy shit. It's not. I don't know my abilities. When I start writing, I go, oh, I'm probably going to come up with a minute of material. And I look at it and it's 10 minutes.
Yeah, same with me.
I really don't know how to gauge how much shit I'm going to come up with and sometimes it becomes so attached to each other because I'm not a one-liner type of rapper. I'm not gonna sit there and trim and fucking put one-liners and take out actual schemes in rapping. For me, I'm just gonna finish the fucking scheme, and it might go longer than usual.
But that's the same with you, isn't it?
Yeah, completely.
You also write a lot of schemes.
Yeah. That's the thing, and it's always difficult to then shorten shit because you can't really just take out one-liners. You got to take out chunks.
Take out bits. Yeah.
And then when some good schemes, I forgot what fucking round. I think second or third. I'm not sure. Probably second because it felt all so much stronger because I just choked. Like, it just all felt like haymakers. After you choke, it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Like, every battle rapper in the world knows that
30
feeling.
pages of rhymes in this motherfucker thing.
That was a good one.
You can see.
But are you willing to come back to Don't Let the Label Label You?
I want to battle him again.
Rematch.
Yeah. Rematch?
I want a rematch.
So,
1 or 2 years
when can we expect
that? I want a rematch.
1 or 2 years we'll do a rematch.
I'm rematching you, bro, because you know what? I'm not gonna let that like slide. Like, not at this point in my career. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I gotta do something about that, man. That's just that second round, man. But I mean, I guess it comes down to who people feel like the first and third won. Like, who won the first and third. Or you could, I mean, people can judge it. I feel like you can't judge the choke in a battle unless it's the third round. I feel like when a choke is the third round,
Cannabis's choke wasn't in the third round.
Yeah,
it started
in the second.
For example,
he was gone already. But what I'm saying is, but that's still the same point I'm trying to make. Like, if you choke and then never come back, like if you choke in the third round,
it's over basically.
It's over, like your lasting impression on the battle is you clearly lost. But if you debatably win the first round and debatably win the third round, people might just be like, okay, you lost the second, but you made it back. I feel like choking in the second is your only opportunity of having an argument in a battle because it's not the lasting impression that's being left on people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
I really don't know. I'm angry.
So, I guess we're gonna see Dizaster against JollyJay someday again.
I'm gonna start writing right now. So I can, just to be fair.
20-minute rounds each. So, thanks for being here, battling in our league, and thank you for this opportunity. I still think, although it was a very long battle and some shit happened, I still think it's gonna be nice to watch it, to rewatch it. Yeah, let's go. It's gonna be good to rewatch it.
Yeah, like I recovered from the choke, but then all the shit happened again where fucking.
But good bars did happen, like that Napoleon line, for example. That was a fucking bar.
That's why I came back. I started looking at the host as they were it ended, and I'm like, this guy's about to stop the Napoleon complex line. I'm like, no.
Honestly, you could have just rapped over him because he was like careful,
Bro,
you know.
Look, I've said that bar before in a battle and it never came out, but not like the whole setup. Like, I added so much shit to it, like to you, like my dick hangs lower than your confidence, all that shit. I added that shit. But like I said the other bar and it never came out. So now it was never about to come out again. I'm like, bro, when am I ever gonna battle a small dude? Fuck this! Yo, I'm still rapping! Yo. And then I was like trying to get the crowd to come with me, like, cause I was like, fuck that! First time I'm like, fuck that, I'm still rapping. I felt like the crowd didn't know what I was saying. And then they caught on to it. They're like, yeah! They're like, yeah, rap. As soon as I got the cosign from the crowd, the host was like, okay. And then you were also like, let go. You know what I mean? Thank you for
Yeah, so,
all right, man.
But don't worry about it. We're gonna see this match again sometime soon. Dizaster, JollyJay, Don't Let the Label Label You. We're out.